It's showtime! It's another edition of Sandusky Speedway Facebook Live. It's the weekly recap of all of last week's action and all the news that you, the fans, need to know. And now for your hosts, here are Doug Dock and the Colonel, Chris Mize. Take it away, guys.
Hey, we just made it.
Just made it. Sorry,
He's stuck in traffic, were you?
No, I just work late. Yeah. I don't understand when people pull up to Mickey Mart. I shouldn't say their name, but when they pull up and they're buying cigarettes and it takes them 5 minutes to buy cigarettes and there's 3-4 of us waiting in line. I almost missed Facebook Live trying to buy cigarettes.
See, that's just
and I didn't get them, so Debbie's gonna be pissed because I'm gonna smoke hers tonight.
Or you're going back out to get some, or you're going back out.
I'll go back out if I smoke hers, guarantee it.
All
right, first off, everybody, sorry I was a little late, a little unprepared, but like always, want to thank all our veterans out there. Without you guys, we wouldn't be doing this stuff. I want to thank all our military serving overseas and in the homeland, protecting our freedoms. I want to thank all our first responders, police, fire, EMS, our nurses and doctors, and I'm not going to forget our National Guardsmen, Doug.
Yeah, they're
guarding our elite.
Protecting our rich and elite.
Mm-hmm.
And our privileged.
Yeah, our executive order, boy.
Yeah.
So, I got to watch it. Hell, we got in trouble on YouTube on another page.
We did.
So, we'll behave on this page.
Yeah.
It figures. A beautiful sunshiny day today. 2 days ago, 3 days ago, it sucked.
Yeah, it did.
We tried. I want to thank all the drivers and the fans that come out, and there's more. We understand the car count was a little off. There's a lot of different reasons why.
We'll get into a couple of those reasons, though.
One, it's early, Doug. Two, our shipping industry, warehousing parts or whatever, shipping to the auto parts stores. It's bad right now, and it's not just bad in the auto parts; it's bad everywhere. Everywhere. I don't understand. Guess I'm not supposed to. Do you got a reason, Doug?
No, I have no reason. I had a great time this weekend.
No, I'm talking about why.
Yeah, I know. I know what you're talking about. I'm with you.
I had a great time listen. He didn't have a great time the other day. Trust me.
Yes, I did.
But it is what it is. The people that come out, I've seen a lot of drivers there, that couldn't get their cars ready. I want to thank everybody. We tried like hell Saturday night. Still had some of the show left, so we come back Sunday morning. Opened up, ran, at 11, hot lap, 12 o'clock we started racing. Finished up, started right on time, 2 o'clock to run the features that would have been for Sunday. We got the National Compact Series feature to lap 33. So, that was the end of it right there. It was a 40-lap feature, so they called that race. So where we're at with it.
Where are we at with it?
April 25th. We have our season points opener on April 24th, Saturday night. We'll talk a little bit about that here in a bit, but April 25th we'll come back If you had your rain out ticket for the grandstands, your wristband for the pits, show them, you get back in. We're going to try her again, Doug.
And we'll run all those features.
We have the modified series, CRS trucks, Ohio Wheelman series, precision paving pure stocks, renegades,
Lubrication supply renegades,
lubrication supply renegade stock series. Thank you very much. So, but it's we'll run all them features on that day. So, I mean, listen, at the end of the day, we sure the hell wasn't happy, that we went through all that and rain. I mean, it wasn't like we were doing a rain dance. Trust me, we wouldn't have went through the whole issues of starting up and trying. But we also broke some of the rules on Sunday, because I know there was just a couple people pissed off, shaking their heads, and why this, why that. We have an unwritten rule, Doug. I mean, it's an unwritten rule. We don't fire engines on Sunday till 12 o'clock because of the churches over on Campbell Street and that. We kind of went outside that rule to try to get this in and do the best of what we could. Yes.
And we had visitors.
We had visitors. 3 times we had visitors.
Right.
So we knew that was going to be a possibility. We went ahead and did it. If anybody's watching it, it was over there on Campbell Street. We apologize. That don't happen very often, but it was a business decision we had to make, so.
And honestly, I think that's really the first time since I've been around that we've done that early on a Sunday. I don't think we've ever done it early on a Sunday like that.
No, but it was the right move. It was the right thing to do. We went ahead and went after it on Saturday, and it was the right move to do what we did. Another 2 hours, another hour and a half, 2 hours, and we could have had everything in, but unfortunately, Mother Nature and cavalcades at Sandusky just don't match eye to eye.
That's true. But you know what might come of this is some of them fields will be a lot more out because there was a lot of guys still waiting on parts. And this is an early kickoff for us. We don't normally start till the end of April, early May. So might see some, might get a better show.
Now, the question that's come up was, like modifieds, for example. Let's hypothetically say 30 other modifieds showed up on top of what we had. You guys that were at the show and was locked into that feature, that's where you're locked in. Anybody coming on has to go behind that. What's that?
Ron Calhoun said he's sorry he's late, but he had to stop and get some beer because you're a chain smoker.
Yeah. I think it's second one already, Ron, so you better shotgun too. But you will be tacked on after what the starting feature lineup was. You'll go on then. As you come through the gate is how you'll be added on. So anybody that was at that show, you're guaranteed, you're locked in. There's no 2 ways about it. So I want to clear that up. Other than that, April 25th, we'll next week we'll announce the gate times for that one. It won't be 9 hot laps at 11.
Yeah, I think we're going to kind of run the Sunday schedule.
We'll open the gates at 10 o'clock. We'll open pit gates. 12 o'clock, we'll hot lap and general admission will open, and 2 o'clock we'll start racing. Now remember, you have to have your armband and your ticket from Sunday to come in for the rain check. I mean, don't come up and say, well, I lost it.
Yeah.
because you lost out.
we heard that excuse.
Yeah,
before.
I mean, a lot of people come up to, I lost my ticket. Okay, come on in. I mean, Wally World's open.
Park's open. Come on
Park's
in.
open. Come on in. No, it ain't gonna work like that. And if you have an issue with that, please, please, please don't give our help shit. They're doing what they're told.
Yeah.
You got an issue, get one of us. Get Kevin or one of us, and we'll deal with it. Have a little respect for our help. It's not their fault. They're doing what they're told. So, not saying we will have that issue, but we always seem to have that issue. So, moving forward.
Before you go there, National Compact Touring Series, those guys, give them a hand because they come out of New York, Michigan, Wisconsin, and they did put on a good show.
They always do.
22 of them, I think.
21 or 22 compacts, 22 National Compact Series. And my hat goes off to Drew, Jack, and Woody over there, them guys, and all their staff. Drew was under the weather. I'm telling you right now.
Yeah.
COVID was still, even though he's over COVID, he still got the effects. It was kicking his ass. So yeah, he lost more than that, Randall.
You're gonna be standing on the outside looking in.
Yeah, but yeah, looking over the turn 4 fence, right? I don't want to look in this corner no more.
And we had a driver that ran national, Ben Watson. He did a phenomenal job.
Well, actually, yeah, and then we had a local guy, Richie Gregory, ran with them too. Then,
yep.
Benny did a hell of a job. I mean, he was keeping up. I don't know what happened. He started to fall back towards the end of that, just a little bit. I don't know where he ended up, 4th or 5th, wasn't it? But
I think 5th.
Yeah, Richie held his own up in there for a while, and I mean, congratulations to them guys. You ran a hell of a show with 22 of some pretty badass front wheel drive cars. You guys did pretty good. So, everybody did good, Doug. I mean, it was, for the first night out the year.
Sam Stout getting the heat win.
Yeah, I mean, we unfortunately, I give Billy Straley a lot of credit. I don't know if he's on here watching or not, but I'll give credit where credit's due. I mean, Billy come out the gate. He had 11 trucks, I think, was there, right, Doug? And I know of one that is the tow vehicle broke right as they're getting ready to pull out of the driveway. Right. So he very easily could weather conditions showing different, Billy could have easily been at 15 trucks. So,
right.
I mean, that's pretty impressive, Billy. I appreciate that. This is what it is. We'll move on. We'll do our season opener April 24th. We'll talk more about that. Gate times and everything will be back to normal for that show. I believe we're running a Precision Pave and Pier Stocks Lubrication LLC Renegade Stock Series and beginner stocks. Yep. So the Rampage stocks, I had a talk with the guy that's got one, and within 3 to 4 weeks, I believe he said 3 to 5 weeks, there's going to be 5 more built. So, I mean, that should be starting to pick up, Doug. And when that time comes, we'll run them, when them other ones are built. So, I mean, I can't believe it's season already.
That's true.
And your fantasy racing.
I was just looking at that. We had 12 teams or people. They call you teams, but 12 that were actively involved in that. Whoever HawkRawk777 is currently leading in points. And this is a special event. So when we start our regular season, these points stay with the special event. Our regular season will have its own points. Isn't that nice?
I'm trying to
read.
Bill Ball.
Yeah.
He threw his away. Sorry, Bill. Wally World's closed. No, I'm kidding, Bill. Just get on. Yeah, it is obvious, but so that fantasy racing. I'm not. I didn't even look at it, and I know you were kind of keeping up with it during the weekend, weren't you, Doug?
Yeah, I was just kind of checking in on it.
When you weren't yelling at me or giving me the dirty look.
Whenever you were in the tower, you took off a lot.
But we got the go-karts coming up this Sunday, their season opener, Doug. I want to talk about that for a little bit. Anticipate a pretty good kart count. We've done a lot of work on a track, done a little bit today. Should be a fast-ass track. I'm telling you, that track's going to be pretty nice, pretty fast.
Can you re-clarify how the payout for the pure stocks is going to work for the Reina?
We'll go into the chat room, and I put it in there. I'm not going to put it up out on here, Rich. I'll explain why later, but because sometimes when I say something on here in pure stocks, and I'm up till about 11:30 at night that night in the chat room, but
right.
The go-kart, Kevy, go to Sandusky Karting Series on Facebook. Isn't that what it is? Sandusky. So take a look at that. I'm go ahead, Doug.
I'm just kind of reading through. Go ahead.
All right, the Sandusky Karting Series, go Sandusky Karting Series Facebook page. Kevy J. Cox, I believe he's out there right now doing some stuff. He better be.
Well, no, he's online needling you.
What's he saying?
He's just having a good time, that's all.
Oh. Nancy.
Actually, he thanked you.
Did he?
Yeah, right here.
Yeah, there you go. Anyways, Kevy's done a hell of a job with this. He got a lesson promoting 101. Him and I believe Josh Maggott are working together pretty closely, and some other go-kart tracks started changing some stuff up. Doug, you know how it is. We're all going to go with a set of rules, and then all of a sudden some change, this, that, and the other, and Kevy's held his ground on that, and I think we'll do pretty good. Listen, if you're kind of bored on Sunday and you want to see some exciting things, we got kids, I believe, 5 years old, Doug, 6 years old, all the way up to grown men, actually in their 60s that race out there, different stages of karts and everything. So it's a pretty good time. It's pretty exciting to watch. That track, like I say, should be bad fast. I hope it is. And we're expecting a pretty decent kart count, Doug.
Okay, let me ask a question here. AJ, the $100, is that for the 24th, the 25th, or the karting series?
Oh, he isn't going to respond.
He's not going to answer us.
Mm-hmm. So I don't need to tell you, I gave $100.
Right, for Kevin the karts. Okay.
There you go. Good.
That's awesome.
Yeah, you know what that was.
What?
Kevy let him run his Renegade car.
There you go.
So now we know AJ rented the car Saturday night.
Right.
He's like, Kevy, I picked up pay, but I didn't tell you, so I'm just gonna give it back in a day. So
Kev runs this Sunday.
this Sunday, opening day, April 18th. I believe racing starts at 2:00. I think gates open at 10 in the morning. They'll start hot lapping. I'm not sure if you go over to, I believe it's karting page, Sandusky karting page. Kevy should have that up on there. Yeah, there he goes. I'm on a date with Sam. So, it's a good time. It's a good time. I'm a little crossed up tonight because I actually was rushed from work and everything. I had to go do that, and I was back at work, and I just opened my laptop up. Doug's calling me. I said, I'm going on. I plug in, click, and boom, we're going live. I was like, damn. So I got a little thing there, but let's get into the shipping stuff. Where they ship my pants. You ever see that Kmart commercial? Peter?
Yes, I remember that.
They ship my pants. But for whatever reason, I'm not sure of, and I haven't researched it, and probably not gonna, because you'll never get a straight answer. The shipping right now in the country.
I can probably add a little bit to that, and I work for a huge retailer that does a lot of online shipping, and no, it's not Amazon. And probably out of 100 calls, 90 of them are on shipping. They haven't received a package, and USPS is by far having the most struggle, followed by UPS, FedEx, and then there's a lot of little companies out there, but those are the three biggies, and they are just trying to they're trying to keep up with it. With the pandemic, I hate that word anymore. I don't say it that much, but everybody kind of went to online to buy stuff, and it really put a crinkle in the whole industry. So, and then I don't know, you were talking about parts generally.
There's parts. I don't know if it's shipping. I don't know. I see where Ford announced up, I think in Michigan. I'm not sure if it's over in Avon yet, but a lot of the parts manufacturing, where they normally get 2 weeks off in July, they've already announced that they're not getting the 2 weeks off because, they're behind, along with the shipping problem. A lot of guys don't have parts. They've been waiting 2-3 weeks on parts.
Right.
And I'm not making excuses. You trust me. I got out of one of our chat rooms because I was so upset. I knew I was going to say something stupid if I didn't get out. I understand. It's frustrating on my side and our side.
And just like the pure stocks, wasn't there like 5 of them that are just kind of waiting on their part to show up?
I think it's more than that, actually. But, I mean, yeah, they're waiting on parts. I mean, you want to be pissed off on this side of it and say,
right,
throw your arms up, throw a fit like I was ready to do. But on the flip side of it, it is what it is.
Take your marbles and go home.
Yeah, take my marble, take my football and go home, right? Take my balls and go home. But on the flip side of it, there's nothing some guys can do. You can't come race if you ordered parts 3 weeks ago and you'd planned on your race car being done, let's say Tuesday, Doug, and coming out in hot lap on Friday. I know guys that ordered parts. I know this for a fact, where they ordered parts 3 weeks ago. Some of them got them Saturday, and some of them got them yesterday. So it is what it is. It'll all work out. Things will be fine. For a couple of you that was getting ready to catch the wrath of it, I apologize. That's why I got out of the room. You know which ones you were, but it ain't often I apologize, but it's frustrating on our side too, but it's nobody's fault this time it's actually not the drivers and car owners' fault or our fault. It's, the scamdemic that's going on. It put everything in a whirlwind,
Right.
and I can't believe a year later that we're still at this point on the shipping side, but hey, whatever, you think in 6 months, a year to 6 months, they would have added help, but that's a whole nother story. Good luck trying to find help. So
Yeah, because we're paying them to sit at home.
yeah, I mean, I ain't missed a day, and a lot of people I know on this thing haven't missed a day, but it is what it is. Moving into the government side of things, no, I'm not going to go on a rant or anything. As we announced, restrictions on outdoor events have lifted on a capacity percentage. It's opened up, so to speak. But once again, we did pretty good at Sandusky Speedway. You come in, and this goes for go-karts too, you can sit in your group of 10 or less, social distance from another group of people of 6 feet, even though the CDC and Dr. Fauci said, well, it could be 3 foot for schools because I guess COVID doesn't spread in the schools after 3 feet. It's just out here in the open.
3 feet.
Yeah, just out in the open. But
we are by far not any medical experts, as we've been told.
Yeah, people think that we give bad medical. Yeah. But anyways, yeah, I don't want, I'm just repeating what CDC said. But so you want to get me going right here. So what it is if you can social distance with your group, 10 or less, 6 feet, you don't have to wear a mask and there's no restrictions. Well, what that means is there's still kind of restriction where, your capacity is only going to be, if you do everything by what they say, 75%. Or the kicker on this is if you're not social distance on the outside setting, you have to wear a mask then. Isn't that what
That's what it says. Yep.
Okay. Now, once you go into any inside setting, like our tunnel and everything, go to the bathrooms, you have to wear a mask. That's just, I don't care. The judge ordered it unconstitutional, ruled in favor of this, and you don't have to. And there's many, I've gotten drilled with that, Doug, believe it or not. Let me explain to you guys. That's not in effect yet. There's time for appeals and everything else. Just because a judge ruled on something doesn't mean we can go ahead and do it right away, because that might get overturned or whatever, and we could be in trouble if we don't. It's a government world nowadays. I think that's what it says, Doug, right?
Yeah, we're going to have to clarify.
Just so you people know, if YouTube and Facebook thinks you might have meant something, now they can yank your shit down.
Make sure you're an expert in anything you talk about.
Yes.
Or don't talk about. So let's talk about registrations. It's my favorite part.
Go ahead, Doug.
Okay, it is actually open for the Dick Ensign Memorial Opening Race. I just put the link in there. On the 25th, don't re-register for that. In fact, I took it offline. Don't do anything there. All you'll do is make a bigger mess for me if you register again. So I'll take care of all that. But the one for the 24th is up there.
Yeah, we need you to go register. I mean, and we apologize, and we are definitely not happy that my race pass live timing wasn't up
During the first part of or off and on. Yeah. But guess what? We have made a call to them, and they are putting somebody on because they don't work on Saturdays when all the racing's going on. But they're going to have somebody available to us on Saturday of the 24th, just in case something happens. They're just going to sit in their office and wait on me to call. Stephen Schlee. Kids, they don't mention kids because they say that kids don't carry it like adults do.
Yeah, it depends. Stefan, listen, today I'll say yeah.
Right. CDC, you'll hear it and change it.
Yeah, and then we'll get this show yanked down because they think I might have been given medical advice. But, tomorrow they might change, the CDC might change. We're going with what we're being told, what we clarify as the order, and as I've preached on here and Doug's preached on here many times, orders be made, and you can sit and pick apart the order, and they don't even know what the hell order they made. They don't understand it down there. So we got to go with what our clarification is and what we think. And
if you watch their press conferences, like Fauci's, they don't wear masks anymore. Rich DeWitt wants all pure stocks to stay 6 feet from him when he's on the track. Social distance.
6 feet. Yeah, Rick Young already used that. That was the best line ever. But yeah, polish my dozer. Other than that, I mean, there's a lot of stuff that's coming.
We did forget about that.
What?
Jade McCall, Renegade stock heat win.
Yeah, Ethan got.
No. Jade McCall. He's in.
I know. Ethan got his first win in beginner stock in a heat race.
Yep. You're right.
And Ethan also, I believe, won the feature, didn't he?
Yes.
So he got his first win too, first time out.
Yes, there's a nice picture of him on 3 wheels.
I often tell people good job and everything, and it's probably, Mize is kissing his ass, but I'm not, because he'll tell you I'll be hard on him, and I have been hard on him at different times, but I'll take my hat off to Richie DeWitt. Yeah, now he's probably saying something real cocky too, isn't he?
No. You're the rookie. You're the rookies because you have a win, a rookie in the beginner stocks, which they're all rookie win in the
Renegades
and in the modifieds
and in the pure stocks. Yeah, Richie DeWitt won a heat race.
Yep.
He wheeling the hell out of that car. But one thing Richie texted, what times was I running? I'm not telling you what times you were running. Worry about car control and then worry about I said, but hats off to these guys. They it might be, you might be right, it might be a year of the rookies, and we had a rookie in precision paving pure stocks last year win the championship, Kyle Lawson. So my hat's off to these guys moving up and trying different things. That first time ever with Ethan in a car, first time ever with Richie driving. I pulled in there Friday night to do some grading in the pits a little bit, try to before I went home, and I actually put my own watch on them. And when Richie pulled in the pits, I pulled over by him and I said, "Load the car up. Don't touch it, load it up," and right. So, I mean, this could, like I say, the car count wasn't that great. There's many reasons why, and it is what it is. I'm not upset. I wasn't happy, but I'm not upset. I know the reasons why, and a lot of it isn't to car owner driver's fault. But I can tell you this, from what I've seen, Doug, it's going to be a hell of a year of racing. I mean, competitive year. I mean, a lot of competitors, a lot of new guys, and Bill Ball, thank you. I don't think people realize he drives up from Kentucky. It's a long drive. He goes by,
hours, you said.
Yeah, goes by a lot of tracks to race our track. So
maybe we can hook up and ride together.
Yeah, Doug comes 3 hours. He's halfway, but over on the other side, though, aren't you?
All right, yeah.
Yeah, Bill, you're gonna have to go up 77 somehow next time.
Right, then come up north on 7.
But once again, I want to thank everybody that come, and you know, it was behind the scenes, all our staff. I mean, first night out, we normally have on opening night, kind of a soft opening, as I hate that, but soft opening, as you'd say. This year we decided to come right out of the chute with a big show, and you know, our staff, thank you for putting up with my shit, even though I was hearing music in my ear and nobody else was hearing it. I was hearing shit, I guess. But
a lot of other things too.
What? Oh yeah, hearing. I got to tell it. I got to rule with Kevy. Kevy's racing. He's not allowed to talk on the radio. You know, if he's not racing, he's executive vice president. He has a radio and works. And I swore to God, Kevin Jaycock Sr., when he was talking, sounded just like Kevy. What are you doing with the radio? And I'm screaming back. And, you know, I go to the back of the tower, and Big Kevin's looking at me like, what's Kevin doing? That was me, dumbass. And I was hearing all kinds of, I don't know. Maybe I'm losing my mind.
That is a super mild version of what really occurred.
Well, I can't. Or Facebook, I might offend somebody. Or, you know,
right.
We're in a cancel culture, and I might offend somebody, and, you know, we can't even put Pepe Le Pew up here no more.
Right.
But once again, I really want to thank our staff. Everybody else waiting it out. I mean, it sucks getting rain out. It sucks. I don't like it. I hate it, but it is what it is. And, you know, some people felt we jumped the gun on Sunday a little too soon. An hour after we left and sat down, it was pouring down rain. So, you know, if we feel it's going to do that, people, we'll get you out of there early and get you home. There's no sense sitting around and waiting 2 hours just for us to tell you 2.5 hours later, okay, we could have went home 2 hours ago, but now you can go.
Right.
You know, so
no matter which way you dice it, you're going to.
And I give Kevin Jaycock credit, Senior. It could have very easily, with the weather report, said, that's it. We're not even going to try, but we tried. And, you know, in Sandusky fashion, when we try, we go. And you know, we didn't give up. So what's that?
Here's the leaderboard for the fantasy racing. And that'll stay like that till the end of the season. Primarily because when we go into our points.
That ship's free, Doug. That ship got free. We're not in a port.
Okay. Yeah. So enjoy that. Yeah,
you know, look it up. Get on My Race Pass, go to Fantasy Racing and you know, play along. And you know, if you're at the track, you get show up points if you're playing. Well, participate. What is that? I don't know what they call it.
Attendance points. They're calling
attendance points. Show up points for being at the track. If for whatever reason you're sick, can't make it or whatever, you can still play along from, you know, your phone. So, you know, it is what it's a pretty cool thing, I think.
We're building our prize vault,
and coming out in a few weeks, Doug's going to have a prize vault. Now, one thing we are doing, we are changing over. So next race you come back, Mark will be in the VIP tower.
The announcing tower now. He's got
it'll be the announcing tower.
Spacious announcing tower.
Yeah, you know, we got a window we can. So,
I would, Mark, if I'm you, I'd bring a couch and a chair and table and
walk up there, have a disco light going, you know.
Hey, come on into my house.
Come on into the Love Shack. But reason why, if anybody's at track this weekend, I'm sitting on outside of the booth with the door open, and there's still bleed over, going through that mic, and we're going to get rid of that because some of the things that's said in that tower shouldn't go through that mic. So
Most of
that's one move we'll make where Mark doesn't have to shut the mic off in mid-sentence because something's going on and might bleed through. So if anybody, I doubt it'll happen this week, but start next week. On Wednesdays, we'll open up for practice Wednesday nights, and we'll start that for the season. $10 per person that comes in to test.
through the pit.
Through the pit. We'll get into all that next week, and times for our April 24th will be the regular times. Gates open at 3, laps at 4. Qualifying will be between 5:30, and racing at 7. Remember, July 2nd's disc 70s night too, along with the escape artists. So we're paying a prize out for the best dressed the 70s.
What do they get?
What was that?
A record?
No, it was $100, $100, $75, and $50 for the top 3. So, I mean, I talked to a couple guys. I want to see somebody come as a 70s pimp, Doug.
Yeah.
But I got a question. They can't dress up as a woman because that'd be more like the 2021s, right? Transgender.
That's true.
I mean,
Unless, that's a different show. But yeah,
we'll talk about that Sunday night.
Right.
We got a lot to talk about because we missed this Sunday.
Yeah.
So, but other than that, got anything you want to add? Anybody from the peanut gallery?
Nope.
One thing I want you guys to do, Mark's been going up. He's been getting, Doug and Mark been getting more in. Your sponsor forms online, SanduskySpeedway.com. You drivers, make sure you get over there. We've heard it. Oh, my sponsor never gets mentioned. Well, if you don't fill the form out and turn it into Mark, that's on you. We've been preaching about it for what, Doug, a month now?
Yeah.
A month or so. Go ahead.
If not more, I was just going to say.
Make sure you get online, fill that form out, submit it, and we can get it. I mean, so don't do it Saturday, April 24th at 11 o'clock and think we're going to get it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. By 9 o'clock, I'm on the road and nobody has access to it.
Right. So make sure you guys, you got a good week and a half, 2 weeks almost, week and a half. You drivers, make sure you get on there and fill that form out so Mark can have it and get it in his files upstairs. So, you can get all your stuff set over the loudspeaker from Mark. Other than that, yeah, I took my meds tonight, Ronnie, so I'm pretty calm.
Pretty chill.
Pretty chilled out, but oh boy. No.
No.
I love saying no, that's why. He ain't even allowed to have a radio on race day anymore.
I think Kevin Sr. knows that now.
Yeah. Oh boy. Well, we'll call it a night. Remember, Sunday, opening day on the go-kart track, Sandusky Speedway, Sandusky Karting Series. I believe Kevy said he was going live tomorrow night. I don't know what time.
This one's asking if Kevin Sr. is going to be on.
No.
People just love those Jaycoxes.
Huh? The Love Shack. I got so much I want to say, but it's a different show. That's it.
All right.
See y'all later. God bless. Remember, I'm a nice guy.
Well,
Bye.
see ya.